welcome to our ATCAS introductory video. ATCAS is the Athletic Training Centralized Application Service that you'll use to apply to the Master of Science in Athletic Training program. So first, you want to open up your browser, and then the website you go to will be atcas.liaisoncas.com. Now once there, you'll want to create an account. I've already set one up, so I'll go ahead and log in. Okay, so this brings you to your main applicant dashboard. As you can see, there are four main sections. So this first one is your primary application. That's going to be the application that you use. It's this standard application for any programs that you choose to apply for. So I'll talk about the programs in a second, but let's go ahead and walk through the different phases of the application. So as you'll see right down here, there's a space for notifications that ATCAS will send you, so be sure to pay attention to that. And then these over here are the main four categories of the application. So let's go ahead and get started with personal information. You'll just walk through each of these sections. And ATCAS will give you the specific instructions for all the information you'll need. And we'll also designate any required fields. As you can see, it'll continue prompting you through each one. So pretty painless to begin with. But as you can see, there's a lot of detail associated with the application. So you'll want to give yourself enough time to really complete it all. Your basic demographic information, and any other information. So language, military status, and this is all going to be behavior or academic related information. How did you hear about athletic training? So I'm going to go to my dashboard. So as you can see, I filled out all the personal information, and right down here it shows you how many sections there were. So we walked through all 6 of 6. You'll see this green check. That means this entire category is completed. So next we'll move over to academic history. There's 4 sections to be completed on this one. This one takes a little bit longer. I'm going to skip over the high school, and we'll go to college. Type that in, and ATCAS will pull up the college that you went to. And if you obtained your degree from there, you can select that. See, degree awarded. You'll select what your degree was, when you received it. You'll choose your major. Minor if you had one. And if you received another degree, such as a master's, or if you were a double major, you can click there and add that information as well. You'll select what term system the college uses. Bellarmine is a semester. And you'll give the specific dates. So, we'll say I started in August of 14. And then I finished in spring. And then if you're still enrolled, you would just check there if you're still attending that college. So I'm going to hit save. So as you can see, it has my information from where I attended Bellarmine. Now, if I went anywhere else, I'll go back up here and add college. So say I took a class at Jefferson Community Technical College, even if it's just one course, I'll still want to go in and add that. And I would just designate how many credits I took there and how long I was there. But we're going to assume that Bellarmine was the only institution I received any college credit from. So next, we're going to download the transcript request form. Now this form is what you will want to give to your registrar's office. The registrar's office will include this form with your official transcript. They will send this form attached to your official transcript directly to ATCAS. ATCAS will receive this form with your official transcript, and they will match it with your application. This process is typically what takes the longest, so you'll want to make sure that you give your registrar's office enough time to send your official transcript to ATCAS. So going back, say you entered some information on your college's attended and you want to go back and edit it, you can just click that pencil and edit the information. Or if you need to delete anything, you can just hit the trash can right there. We're going to assume that all the information is correct, so we move down to transcript entry. So transcript entry is an additional service that ATCAS uses. It is a fee, as you can see. So you can pay for them to enter in your coursework, or you can do so yourself. I will say that the professional transcript entry can take a little bit longer. And of course, obviously the associated fee as well. So you can choose to do it or not. If you'd like to do it yourself, you would just hit no thanks, I'll handle it myself. And then at this point, that's when you would start. So it's going to take a little bit of time. If you are doing it manually, you would need to add every course you've taken with the corresponding credit hours. If there was a lab, really every piece of information. So it is going to take you a little bit of time to do so. So what I would recommend doing for this section, if you're doing it manually, is print off an unofficial transcript for yourself, and you'll just enter in all of that information there. And then once you've entered in all of your transcript details, then that section will be done. So next we're going to move to the standardized test section. So you've taken the GRE, you can add that test score down here. So we'll say that I have taken it. And then I took it a few days ago. And you can enter in your score. Save. Now, if you enter in an official test score, you will want to have those official test scores sent to ATCAS. If you enter in a score and you don't have those scores sent to them, that could hold up your application. So please keep that in mind. So we'll go ahead and go back to our application dashboard. So as you can see, since I didn't enter in my transcript information, this section shows that it's still incomplete. It doesn't show complete like the personal information section does. We'll go ahead and move on to the supporting information section. You can click on your first one. So your evaluations. These are the evaluations that will be sent to your recommenders. So whenever you go to create one of those, you'll just enter in your recommenders' contact information, and if you want to include a personal message to them. And this is where you would waive your right to access that evaluation. And additional checkpoints as well, given your permission. This next section is where you can add any pertinent experiences. Anything that you think will help to contribute to your application can go there. You can also choose to not add any in there as well. Observation hours, this is where you can add those in. So you can enter in where you received your observation hours from, your start dates for those, the type of experience, if it was paid, volunteer, or both, the total hours. This next section, achievements. If you want to add any significant achievements that you think would help to boost your application, you can certainly do so there. Or as you saw, you had the option not to include any at all. The same goes with the licenses and certification section. If you think that there are any, such as a CPR certification or anything along those lines, personal training certification, you can add that information there or opt out. Any membership affiliations, any organizations that you think would be important to add. Any supporting documents. So typically this is where you would upload your personal statement, so that is required, as you can see, or your resume, that would go right here. So I'm gonna go back to our dashboard. So as you can see, we didn't upload any in here, so we still show 0 of 7 sections complete on the supporting information. Finally, the program materials. So just one section on this one. You click over here to your prerequisites. So as you can see, it says you have not added any coursework yet because we didn't enter any of our courses. Now, once you enter in all of your transcript information, you will have the chance to designate courses that you think fulfill prerequisite requirements. And we will go back and make sure that it is true, but for the purposes of ATCAS application, you will have to designate that yourself, and then this section will be considered complete. And then going back to our dashboard. Those are the 4 primary components of the application itself. Now, whenever you've completed your application, the next step will be to add a program. So this is a comprehensive list of all of the athletic training programs that are on ATCAS. As you can see, I've designated Bellarmine. If there are any other institutions that you would like to apply to, you would just simply click. Or if you decide you only want to go to Bellarmine, you can just undo. And then Bellarmine stays highlighted. Next, you would go to application submission. As you can see, this progress bar shows the progression of your application. So ours is still incomplete. It also shows you your fee. Now this will increase if you've chosen to apply to multiple programs. Right here, you can check on the status of your application. This will show you whether or not they've received your transcript from your institution. So right now it says arrived 0 of 1 because our registrar's office has not sent our transcript yet to ATCAS. And as you can see, our application status is still in progress because we have not completed it yet. And once you've completed your application and submitted it, this application status will show received, complete, and verified. And it is the applicant's responsibility to make sure that ATCAS has everything it needs on your application to verify it. And they will also send you information as well if they don't, if there's anything they need. And again, that will be back on your notifications tab. So those are the basic components of the ATCAS application. But if you have any questions, feel free to email the Office of Graduate Admission. That's gradadmissions@bellarmine.edu or 502-272-7200. Good luck.
Hello, my name is James Standard and I'm the Senior Graduate Admission Counselor at Bellarmine University. I'm the counselor that will work with students who are interested in our Masters of Athletic Training program here at Bellarmine. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My email address is jstandard@bellarmine.edu. That's STANDARD @bellarmine.edu. And my phone number is area code 502 272-8351. Looking forward to working with you.